Hello. So, tonight I am going to be making sounds with some wooden or wood adjacent triggers. Because when I was tapping on that wooden sign in one of my recent trigger videos, I thought that was such a nice sound and I wanted to explore some more wood tapping and stuff like that. So our first trigger is not the same wooden sign, but it is a wooden sign. And it is this funny, cute little sign. It says, "Be silly, honest, cut," which is very cute. I don't actually have it hung up in my room, but if I can find a spot for it, I may at some point. But I thought that was a lovely sound. Be flipped back around to be backwards again, but we have P, E, E, S, I, L, Y, H, O, N, E, S, T, K, I, N, D. Okay, very cute. So, my next item is this Crayola coloring pencil, because pencils are made of wood, so it counts. It's a little hard to tap on this because I had to cut my nails again and they're so short right now that I am having trouble tapping on things, but I can still do it. I built this one randomly out of a pack, and it's like perfectly sharpened. It's like no one's used it. I suppose it's not like perfectly sharp at the point, so maybe someone's used it, but it was like only very briefly. I used to use coloring pencils for my art, but now I use them like strategically with my watercolor. Like, I'll do a watercolor of an art piece that I've done, and then I'll come in with a colored pencil. To add in like little details or add depth or saturation in somewhere that it needs to be. But Crayola is not where it's at if you want to do that. You kind of maybe have to search a little bit for some better quality, like Prismacolor pencils or something like that, because you're gonna get a much better result that way, I promise you. So I do not use these anymore. So that is it for our colored pencil. I've heard that colored pencils can be called different things in like different parts of the states or different countries. So I don't know what else they're called, because I've only ever known them as colored pencils. Like, they're pencils that have colors to them. So let me know if you call them something different in your area where you live. Next, we have this wooden box. I painted it myself, but it was several years ago, so I have gotten better at painting roses. This was freehand. I did the best I could. I was rushed at the time, so it's not great. It does have stuff in it, so I probably shouldn't tilt it around too much. So I painted this box in like a tribute to Aphrodite. Pink is one of her colors and roses are one of her things. So I did like vines running up along here. There's like some damage here from where I had a sticker and then I took the sticker off because after a while I didn't like the sticker anymore. And there's the same over here. But it is paint, so I could repaint it if it starts bothering me more than it does right now. Right now I think it just makes it look rustic and aged. So, not too bad. But yeah, and it's painted gold on the inside. gold is another color associated with Aphrodite, which is why there's like gold up on here too. I love Aphrodite. There are many things about her that have always called to me. Venus is in my first house. And Venus is Aphrodite's planet. And it's the planet of love and beauty. And when something is in your first house on a zodiac chart, it means that it's like very personal to you. It's like your personality. It's how you present yourself. It's like you, and your front-facing features to the world. So that means that I place great importance on physical appearance. My physical appearance specifically. I couldn't care less about how other people look, because I think that's a personal thing. You do what makes you comfortable. But for me, I care very deeply about how I look and how I present myself to other people, which can all be predicted by Venus being in my first house. I am no expert on astrology. Don't get me wrong, but I find it very interesting, so I did Googling. I do some looking into it. So there is my beautiful Aphrodite inspired box. Our final trigger is one of my cheats. It's a empty paper towel roll. Hear me out. Paper and cardboard, which is what this is. It's thin cardboard. Is made out of wood, made out of trees, so I think it counts. And I know that there are a decent amount of people that like the trigger where someone whispers through a tube. So I wanted to try that out. But I also think that I will be using it in a different video pretty soon. There's just brush into it. I personally am not always the biggest fan of the more dry ASMR sounds, but that is pure personal preference. People really like these sounds. interesting. I'm gonna lock it in my brain for later. I like that. I put the tube right up on the mic and then tapped on it. It's got the fluffy mic cover on it right now, so I think that like buffers any vibrations and it just lets the tapping just like go right into the mic. Ooh, I like that. Okay, well, that's all the triggers that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you sleep well tonight and that you have a wonderful day.